we're back here on the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube. Dipping on some Grizzly Premium Mint that I really like, but not a lot of other people seem to like. I like it so much. I dipped 2 cans of it this week. Well, over 2 weeks. Oh man, so fucking good. So pepperminty. See, that's what people seem to not like about it, is it's really bold peppermint, you know, and I really like that. I'm a peppermint kind of guy. I was the kind of kid who would like going to the doctors because he gave you a peppermint afterwards, right? And it's kind of bitter too, and a lot of people don't like that, but I'm a bitter motherfucker, so I like it just fine. I'm not that bitter. I'm pretty good. And but yeah, I've been, you know, it's Sunday. It really feels like a Sunday here. As I said in my vlog this morning, it's so quiet in town. I think everybody's just fucking out of town, you know. And I don't blame them. It's fucking beautiful. Get in the dog days of summer when you can, you know. Up at your lakes or canoes or fucking motorboats or whatever the fuck you do. I'm all for it, you know. I'm grateful the mother of my children can do stuff like that with my kids. I'm glad they get to experience that side of life, because you know, my summer memories as a kid, I had some good ones at the cottage up at the lake. We used to go stay at a friend's cottage. It was weird going up there, up in Perry Sound. We always stayed with our friends for years, and then for a couple of years we rented a cottage, and another year we rented a trailer. And I like staying in the trailer the best. I love trailers, man. But yeah, man, fucking okay. So I have this like phobia of rodents. Like, I cannot fucking stand mice or rats. You know, my house was until recently infested with mice, and you know, luckily they didn't come in my studio, but they were in my kitchen, and so luckily we have good pest control now. But yeah, rats are the fucking killer, man. I fucking hate rats. And I think, you know, I wouldn't have thought much on it until I didn't even think about a rat until we were at this cottage we were renting, and we were all having. It was a very miserable summer. It was a very fucking strange summer. It was the summer of my parents' divorce, like right before they got divorced. There was a cottage full of hooligans on the lake, like the children of one of the people who owned one of the cottages, and they were like threatening everybody, and they were drunk and high. Not that I have anything about being drunk and high, but if you're going to get drunk and high and terrorize a bunch of fucking 9-year-old kids, then I do have a problem with it. That's what kind of was going on. You know, but yeah, staying in this cottage was infested with rats, man. And we didn't know we were all having supper one night, and all of a sudden this fucking rat runs across the kitchen floor, and my mom fucking jumped. My mom's she weighs a good amount, and she fucking flew out of her fucking chair, and it was quite a sight. And I was drinking a glass of water, and I fucking bit the glass. I was so scared. I got a mouthful of broken glass. And this fucking rat was running around. Everyone was freaking out. So we found out the place was infested with rats. So I was sleeping that night, and I slept in one of them little fucking cots, like them little fold-up cots, you know. And yeah, I was lying in bed one night and sleeping, and I woke up and there was a rat on my sleeping bag, and it fucking scurried across me and scurried across my face and fucking took off somewhere. But that's enough for me, boy. You know, having a rat run across your face when you're 9, well, it's enough to fucking put the fear of rat into you, you know. I used to work at a cafe downtown, and it was horribly infested with rats. It's right next to the river, and we'd get big, like big rats, like big sewer rats up in this place, you know, down the basement. Sometimes they'd fucking run around behind the bar when we were working. Oh, fuck. And, yeah, one night, my fucking friend, one of the guys I work with, this guy, Tim, probably the smartest guy I've ever met. We were all having a drink of whiskey after the fucking shift, and the rats were running around. And he's like, you know what? I'm bigger than them. I'm stronger than them, and I'm going to get them. So he got our defense mechanism in case we had problem customers that weren't being getting out, you know, causing a scene. We had a field hockey stick as the defense thing, you know, in case someone started throwing shots at you or whatever. And so Tim, his last name starts with E, so we all called him Time, which is a very fitting name for the guy if you know the guy. But he gets up, and he's all kind of half cocked on scotch, right? But he goes behind the bar, gets a field hockey stick, gets a fucking pint glass full of bleach, lies down on the floor, turns the music, had the music off, turned the music off, and lay down on the floor. Silence. I'm standing on the table watching, and was terrified. And slowly but surely, a rat creeps out and walks out, starts sniffing around Tim's face, starts sniffing around. When he gets in a good point, good whatever you call it, Tim fucking chucked a glass of bleach on it and jumped up and smashed it with a field hockey stick. And it was disgusting and gory. And by no means am I advocating cruelty to animals. By no means at all. This was like a problem, you know, rats running around in a restaurant. You know, it was a problem situation. And we were drunk. So, but anyway, I watched Tim do this 3 times. He, you know, methodically filled the glass with bleach, lay down behind the bar. The rat came out, jump, throw, smash, boom. 3rd time, I'm out the door, man. I could not fucking see any more of that. So yeah, that was fucking. One time I saw one of the rats got caught in one of them snap traps, and it was a big motherfucker. It was like seriously this long before the tail, you know, and we heard it snap, and we're all drinking at the back table, and we heard it snap, and we're like, fuck. And then we hear this like kind of sound, right? And we're like, oh fuck. And I get up and I go look, and there's this fucking half smashed in bloodied rat dragging itself across the floor. Its head's half caved in with this fucking snap trap. There's a big puddle of blood around it, and I watched it die. It just fucking died. It was fucking terrifying. And you know, and yeah, by no means am I glorifying the death of animals or whatever. You know, rats can be wonderful, beautiful pets if they're domesticated. I'm talking about fucking greasy ass, fucking problem, disease carrying fucking rats, you know. Just because you love animals doesn't mean you got to love all animals, you know. And I'm an animal lover for sure. That's not at all what I was planning on talking about in this vlog. I don't even remember what I was planning on talking about in this vlog. But that's what came up. But yeah. But yeah, I've been working hard, throwing down the gospel tunes today. The weird ass shit and the whatever. I got something, I'm rendering a video right now that's I'm working on. Yeah, so I hope you dig it. And as always, thank you for your views, your subscriptions, everything you do helps my channel out. I appreciate it. You know, I'm not going to sit and plug it for hours, but thank you so much. All your comments too. I very much appreciate comments, you know. And yeah, I haven't gotten to the bottom of the Trent Radio vlog mystery yet, but it's funny. That was a funny pattern to see. But anyhow, that's all good and well. So I hope you're staying free, being well, being good, having a good time, all that. See you next time. Meth out of town. Be well, stay free.